Hey y'all, dedicated father here. I'm a big bumpy video here. I'm sorry, and how I'm holding it, but I had to hop on here, and I always talk about living in the moment, and I won't even be shy about this. Let's see how this video even gets out there with me speaking so bluntly. But God has His plan. He works in mysterious ways. Today I am up in Dumas, Texas, North Panhandle of Texas. There's only a few things more north than that in Texas. Well, I have to go help a lady out that's a couple hours south of me. Now I'm on my way back a couple hours back up there again to finish helping the people I was helping. Then I got to drive like 5 hours back home. Long day, wasn't quite sure what I had in store. Well, I get to my halfway point to this lady's house, which is Amarillo, and big old dust cloud hits, and there's a center median, which is concrete, in between us, and I look over, and sure enough, there's a semi with a flatbed, and he's got a Caterpillar tractor on it, an extra bucket, like a big bucket chained down, and then a ginormous tank. I don't know if anything was in it before. There sure wasn't afterwards. Just a plastic tank, like it maybe holds fertilizer or water, or whatever. Fuel, probably not fuel, but anyway. So that big dust cloud was that semi. I looked over in time to catch him in the air, flipping upside down. I said some choice words, not too proud about. Turned around at the next exit, whipped up there. We get these two guys out of there, y'all, and I don't know how they're alive, much less walking around, running around. I did have one guy, he's thinking he's fine. He has a rag on his wrist where it hurts, and look down, I pull the rag off, and he's got probably a 4 or 5 inch gash all the way down to the tendon. So I bandage him up, and then he's like, oh, now something's bleeding out my chest. I'm like, oh Lord. But fortunately it was just, very minor cut compared to the other one, from his armpit down across his chest. But so there's the update on the guys. The other guy's walking around. He wouldn't stop moving enough for me to check him out. About that time, EMS, fire show up, police, we get it all going. But such a point to be proven is I almost didn't come down here. I almost just waited till Monday to come see her, and something told me to just do it, and I did. And look what happened. I ended up being at wrong place, right time, right place, right time. I don't know how you want to label that, but I was there, and not like I, saved someone's life or nothing like that. He was holding it with a rag, so he's not bleeding out or anything to that nature. But the fact of being there, I don't know. I don't know what the meaning is. It's not my job to know. It's not our job to know, right? God has His plan, and it's His plan, and His plan is always right. Simple as that. I don't care how angry we get, how much life sucks. We can think it does, but He is always right. And sure as donkey, y'all. He was right. He had His plan for me today. Got that lady taken care of. Now I'm heading back up. I'm gonna drive back through there again. But y'all, I'm just make sure that we're taking the time to spend with our kids. And that's about, this isn't even going to be too much fatherhood in this message, but make sure that we're taking our time, spending with our kids, enjoying the little moments, the times where they, sometimes our kids are we wish they'd be needy, and then sometimes they're overly needy, right? And they just won't let go of our leg, or they won't stop wanting to be held, or whatever. We're like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to get stuff done. Well, we need to really try to embrace and enjoy those moments, y'all, because then flip the wrist. Those things can be gone. And those two guys shouldn't be alive. One of them was in his early 20s. He's a kid. They should not be alive, and they are, God willing. And sorry, bossy GPS. But y'all just make sure, like I said, hold on to the family, hold on to the kids, take every moment. Don't take it for granted. Take every moment into account, and open your eyes to what's going on around you. There's so much beauty out here in this world, with so much junk too, but so much more beauty. Y'all, I hope y'all have an amazingly blessed day. Be strong, raise them right.